Hi, this is Sanjay Gangal from GIS Cafe. I'm here with Justin Lockett, product manager at Autodesk. Hello, Justin.
Hello, how you doing, Sanjay?
I'm doing great. Justin, how's the show been going for you?
Show has been great. This is probably the biggest GIS show I've ever been to. Sort of like the days of old in the 1990s, even in the US, and it's just terrific.
And what are you showing here at your booth?
At our booth, the Autodesk booth, which is actually a quite large booth, we're showing lots of products that are mostly infrastructure products from Autodesk that cover the entire design life cycle, so from planning through design and build and management of infrastructure, most things outside of buildings. We also have a bunch of partners at our booth, about 12 different partners showing pieces of that infrastructure life cycle where they may provide solutions for wastewater or civil design and other things specific to their markets.
Are there any new announcements you want to share with us?
Sure, actually, so a couple new announcements. At Autodesk, we just released our subscription advantage packs for all of our products, and specifically for AutoCAD Map 3D and AutoCAD Civil 3D, we have a subscription advantage pack that adds lots of capabilities for connecting to things like Esri ArcGIS geodatabases, also improving the workflows in Civil 3D. Probably also really another exciting announcement in that line is that for AutoCAD, we just announced the release of AutoCAD WS, which is an online way to share design files like DWGs, edit those design files online, and even utilize things like iPads to do that. So it's a pretty exciting new technology.
Can you also talk to us a little bit about what was new in the new release of the Autodesk Map products?
Sure. For AutoCAD Map 3D, a lot of what was new in the release were lots of new ways to get other data into the product. AutoCAD Map 3D is really the best planning product out there, from going from planning through preliminary design to design, and a lot of that is aggregating GIS information and parcels and other kinds of data and metadata into that product. So we've added some new formats like SQLite and updated Esri formats and those kinds of things, even PostGIS, to bring in information. We've also added the capability in that product to create really interesting workflows and save those workflows and even share workflows with people, so that we're not always having to think about what to push next. We could have single button push that fires off lots of different activities. And certainly lots of other enhancements. On the Map Guide side, we also have something called Map Guide Enterprise, which is our online mapping server. We've added other capabilities, such as the ability to underlay vector maps and even raster maps and things like that with other consumer mapping services like Bing Maps, Yahoo Maps, Google Maps, things like that. And again, tons of other enhancements along those lines for really making it very simple to create maps, create designs, create preliminary designs using Map 3D, publish those things to our map server, which is Map Guide Enterprise, and move on down the line.
And what is the profile of users using Autodesk Map 3D and Map Guide?
There's a wide range of people who use these products today. What I would say is most of our users are using this as part of their planning and management pieces of their design life cycle. So if we think about the design life cycle being before something is built, we plan for that thing, and then we go into preliminary design, and we then maybe build it. At some point, we also have someone who has to manage and operate those things. And so on those, and probably go right back into planning. And so on either end, Map 3D and Map Guide Enterprise are used quite a bit for planning and managing data, along with their sister product, which is TopoBase, Autodesk TopoBase, which is really just that, is a complement to both of these products, and is built on top of them for doing real asset management, inventory management of assets in the real world with real world coordinate systems, and then even connecting with other systems like SAP and Oracle and outage management systems and so forth.
So your products are used, I guess, both in local, state, and federal government, but also in private enterprises?
Yes, and so like I said, it's a wide range of users who use these things, a wide range of personas, from people who are doing planning to management, and these could be engineering construction firms who are actually doing preliminary design and planning, and it might also be owners and operators of utilities and of infrastructure like roads and highways or rail that are also managing those assets once they're actually built.
And how can people find out more about all of these products?
As always, Autodesk.com. You can find out about all these products. Specifically, if you want to find out about the subscription advantage packs, which we just launched, Autodesk.com/subscription, and you'll find all the information there.
Thank you very much, Justin. Have a great show.
Thank you.